We're gonna do personal reads. Sunday, personal readings day. Huh. Hi guys. I'm Brazilian. Do you accept to live with me in Brazil? No thanks. Hi Sasa. The Netherlands. Welcome. Thanks, Rihan. Good question, Alina. What is my future husband up to currently right now as we speak? Fucking some hoes? I'm joking. Hang on, let me put in the comments section. No free questions. Minimum of 8 British. All right, let's do your question, Alina. So, what is Alina Sabor's future husband up to currently, right now, as we speak? He's in a relationship. I told you, dude, I didn't even have to pull the cards. I told you he'd be fucking some hoes. He is in a relationship. He is in a relationship, but there are side pieces as well. So your husband is naughty. Your husband is not behaving. the person that the person that your husband, your future husband, is with, is actually so in love with him, but he is kind of, he's like a bad boy. It seems like he is lost, you know, like just gliding through life, just doing what he thinks is best for him in the moment. There is no stability, I want to say, especially when it comes to relationships. So he's not very stable. And you know, I see a little bit of toxic behavior even with the Knight of Swords. This is someone that could be even abusive, toxic. Now, maybe, I mean, don't freak out, Alina, because sometimes people, sometimes they change. Maybe he's going through all these experiences so that when he is with you, he starts to behave, you know? You have to make a lot of dumb mistakes in order to be wise, especially if you are someone that learns from those mistakes. So currently, as we speak, your future husband is fucking around, making dumb shit, making dumb mistakes, and hopefully learning from them, because there is potential for him to learn from these experiences. I do see a bit of like toxic behavior, anger issues, a little bit of like, you know when people are a little bit abusive, they become aggressive, passive aggressive. I see all these things happening right now. So you do not want to be with this person right now. It's a good thing that they are in the future somewhere for you and not dealing with you right now. It's funny because sometimes the universe will make sure that you will not meet someone, the one for you, until they start behaving, until they start learning or making their life better, you know, acting right. So for now, they are in the phase of making mistakes, possibly even being not in control of themselves as they go through these connections. But I see a main connection and side pieces. So he is be fucking hoes. He be fucking hoes, indeed, like I said. And I said it as a joke, but I guess I'm just that intuitive. Ay, ay, ay. Mandingo, shut your dumbass mouth. Thank you and goodbye. Slicky Links. Slicky Links. Nice one. Is it like Sneaky Links? I would be, if I would choose an animal, I would either be an eagle or a panther. Black panther at that. These are the two animals that I would want to be. Okay, you have another question, Alina. So, where is your question? Can I do one more where what my future husband would look like with him? Oh, so you're asking what type of marriage you will have with your future husband? Or what it would look like to be married to him? Yes? Yam clapper? Fuck no. Okay, let's see. Good question, Elena. Let's see. So tell me about this. Tell me about Elena Sabor's future husband. How will the marriage between them look like? What will his behavior be like towards Elena Sabor? How would he behave? The Emperor. So he's gonna be dominant, possibly controlling. And you know, I'm getting jealousy. I'm getting a little bit of jealousy. Don't wear that, don't do that. Okay, let's see the other cards, and then we'll get like a bigger picture. Let's see. Tell me more. Okay, you know, he will learn from these mistakes that we talked about earlier. So he's going to be more mature. But you remember when I mentioned the toxic behavior? It's not going to be fully gone. He's going to have control over himself, but he's also going to control you. He's going to be the jealous type. He's going to be the one that is like... I do see friendship, so you and him will be like friends. You know, you will spend a lot of time together. You will have that friendliness between the two of you, besides being intimate. Like sometimes you see marriages where the dude and the woman they're not really friends. You don't know much about each other's hobbies, interests, whatever else. I see closeness with him. So you will be close. You will do dumb shit together. But the only thing that I would say it's a little bit toxic is the controlling. So he's going to control. He's going to want to be dominant, control what you wear or how you behave, especially in public, I'm getting, especially when other people are around. He's going to try to seem like he's the dominant one. I do see arguments, but I feel like you're going to argue about dumb shit. It's not going to be serious arguments that will be like a deal breaker. It's more like arguments about, I don't know, like, why didn't you put the towel in the dirty laundry basket or some shit like that. You know, it's not going to be serious. I also see, Alina, that for some reason he's going to think that he is smarter than you, so he's going to lecture you a lot. This is what I call mansplaining. You know when men explain too much and they yap too much, it's kind of like that. That he's gonna tell you, oh, you know, this is not how. This is, for example, something happened, and then they're gonna tell you, oh, you know what? This is not how it's supposed to be. This is the right way of doing things. This is not the wrong. This is not the right way. This is the right way. So, I mean, I don't really see it as a problem unless you are also argumentative. Because I do see arguments, but nothing too serious, okay? Now, when it comes to controlling thing or the dominant part, maybe you will enjoy it, maybe you will be tolerant of it. You will have to be in it to know if you prefer it or not. Because sometimes when you love someone, you don't mind if they control what you wear, as long as you don't mind, right? But some people are like, fuck you, you're not gonna tell me what to wear. But they're gonna be like, oh, you know, I don't want people to look at you because I get jealous. And maybe you will be like, aw. Some people like it, some people don't, so it depends. Loyal, yes, but not completely. What I mean by that, you're definitely gonna catch him do foolish things, like probably looking at other women, but not cheating. technically. You might catch him do like stupid shit, but it's not going to be full on cheating. Soldier of Christ asking, why are you pretending to be someone you're not? I would ask you the same thing, soldier of Christ. Who the fuck put you as a soldier of Christ? Did Christ tell you, be my soldier? Stop pretending to be a soldier of Christ. It's funny how people project. Yeah, Alina, I don't blame you, because if I am with someone and their eyes are wandering all over the place, or maybe he's trying to get you jealous, because sometimes men will do that. Like sometimes men think that, ooh, I'm gonna look at another woman so that you get jealous over me, and then I see you hot and bothered. But I personally consider it as disrespect. Vanderlei. No thanks. Yeah, you know, Alina, do keep in mind the energy that I felt from your second question is playful. A little bit toxic, but playful. So if you can handle that, I think you'll be okay. I think if it really bothers you, always communicate. Of course, if your husband or your wife is doing something you don't like, you don't have to like keep it pent up and then at some point you explode. Just communicate. If he's doing stupid shit and he thinks it's funny, just say, hey, you know, you might think it's funny and I appreciate that you're trying to like make jokes, but I don't feel comfortable when you do that. I appreciate you, Alina. I'm Brazilian, I don't have children, I'm single, tall, white, with light brown eyes. Good for you. Why has it been hard for you to find a woman in Brazil? Is it tough in Brazil for you to find a woman that would want to marry you? Rita says, where's the ring? Yeah. It's so, I find it so weird that, you know, like strangers come to me and they're like, marry me. I don't know you. And I don't want to get to know you, actually. Harleen, we're not doing free readings. Look at the pinned comment. If you want a question, it is Superchats or PayPal. Hi, Sedant. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a cat, and she's always in my readings. And sometimes she gives people a per session. Capu, hi. Capo. Tammy, hi. Hey, John. Hope you are well too. What's a Zang app? I've never heard of that before. So Sakubi, I appreciate that you're calling me attractive. Thank you. But you know, live streams, there are a lot of people that are just scrolling. That's what. But I think having 95k subscribers, there are a lot of people that appreciate the spiritual side of it. But you know, I do notice that people only care about looks, and they're always up my nose. It's like, I like when you do this and I don't like when you do this. How about you focus on the tarot reading and shut the fuck up? Right? I'm not here to know if you like me or not. In fact, I don't care. Like Cameron right now says, why dress like a Mormon? There are a lot of foolish people like that. Rabe, hi. Kinder Coco. Can I please ask for advice on love and if anything may be incoming? Okay. Kinder Coco, give me initials. Your first, last name. FD. Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I need to do a reading. Excuse me.
Alright, so what did you say? You want advice on love or if anything? Okay, tell me whatever you want to say to FD in regard to love, whether advice or if someone is coming towards FD's way in regard to love. Okay, I'm getting advice for you. The advice here for you, FD, is change your type, because the type that you like is not good for you. Now, if that's, I don't know if that means your type physically or your type when it comes to the behavior or the places that you go trying to find love. Because there is something about you being stuck in a certain category of this is how I'm gonna find love that is keeping you a lot. It's kind of like keeping you stuck with a certain type of people that are not really good for you or not good for love. So get yourself out of the box, or get yourself out of your type, so that you can experience more of people, or different types of people, or different locations where you try to find love. So for example, if you're trying to find love in clubs or in dating apps, maybe change that. Or vice versa, maybe you're not on dating apps. Try that. So whatever that you've been doing so far is not working for you. It is not really aligned with you. So it's telling you to change the pace or change the path. And if this is when it comes to your type, let's say you like them in a certain shape, in a certain color, or a certain race, this is telling you be more open. Don't try to judge the book by the cover. Especially if you have someone from your past that has traumatized you, and you avoid a certain people because you've been traumatized from a person that you think everybody like them or behaves like them is bad for you. Okay? Like, for example, sometimes when people are traumatized by a blonde, they change their type to brunette. But not all blondes are bad, right? So don't let one person ruin the whole experience of love for you. So get rid of the prejudice, get rid of the type that you have that you're stuck in, or the locations where you find love. So change of environment, change of types of people that you engage with. Be more open. Be more open. Less thinking, more feeling, okay? Because the feeling is more accurate than the thinking. Especially if you've been through traumatic experiences where it affects the way you see people. Alrighty? Best of luck, FD. I hope you find the love of your life soon. Tansy, don't spam the chat. Thank you. A memo that's inaccurate, because sometimes books have great titles and covers, but the moment you read them, they're shit, and vice versa. A title, something as small as a title of a book or the cover of a book, doesn't mean the context will be good or bad. Like, this reminds me of a book that I thought was like, wow, it's gonna be so amazing, and it's called I think it's called Why Men Love Bitches, and that book is shit. And the weird part about that, the reason why I wanted to read that book, because there was such a big hype about that book. Everybody was like, oh my god, you have to read this book. And then I started reading it, waste of money. And I didn't even sell the book. You know, like sometimes when I read books, I put them on my eBay shop and I recycle, you know, I want to sell it to someone that wants to read it. But this book that was so hyped up, it's in the trash, because no one should read that book. It's a shit book. It's a shit book. You've read it? What do you think of that memo? Did you like it? Because a lot of people said it's so great, it's amazing. It's not. The writer was so contradicting. One minute she's like, you know, be in your power. And then the next minute she's talking about how you should be like a fox. What? How can you? Crazy. Very contradicting. I fucking hated that book. Well, hate is a strong word, but it ended up in the trash can or in the bin. Yes, Kinder Coco, there is no limit. The limit is your bank account. You see what I did there? The limit is your bank account. As much as you can afford or as much as you like. Hey, Raphael. Tansy, we're not doing free readings, baby. Victoria James, hi. Good seeing you. Thanks, Elijah. Thanks. You can stop now. I gave you attention. There you go. Evening, totally different bear. Yeah, the music is good today. I like this playlist. Hang on, let me add it to the playlist that I have. So all the music that you hear that I like, you will find in a playlist called Soul Music. And it's a big playlist. So enjoy. You're welcome. Hey, Iman. Harry, no thanks. Joanna, hi. Rita. Open your heart and your wallet. Yes. In fact, I really like men that don't talk much. Hey, Chewy. Are you a believer in what exactly? Chewy, it's pinned in the comment. Click on it. A good man is a silent one. Yes, we like to see action. Words are for free. Emmanuel, you use the super chat, which is the dollar icon next to the smiley face. Or you can use PayPal if you don't have the super chat feature in your country, because sometimes people say they can't use super chat. Blue is the warmest color. I know what you mean. If you're talking about my walls. But technically, blue is a cold color, right? Ben, good evening. Blue is such a comfortable color. You know what I mean? I feel like when I'm wearing blue, whatever hue, whatever value, it gives that calm sensation, right? It gives that calm energy. I like it a lot. Especially deep blues. I like deep blues more than light blues. With the exception of turquoise, because turquoise looks so good on me. Howdy, Hunter. Howdy. Chewy, why did you flip on me? Is it because you're broke? You can't even afford £8? It's okay. You don't have to be a nasty bitch just because you can't afford. It's true. It's true. Amanda, you know, psychologically they say blue is also the color of trust. Pretty drawn eyebrows. They're not drawn, but thanks. Hi, Joe. Chewy, it doesn't take a psychic to know that broke people are so miserable and like toxic. People have money, they're not as petty as you. Doesn't take a psychic to know. Maybe average intelligence. Hey Rahul, good evening. Ooh, that felt good. Jeff, what services do you provide here? I have money to spend. We're doing tarot for one. We're doing personal questions. So if you have a question, you send a super chat, and then we do your tarot reading. Rita, Raher. My current situation, will it be long-term or short-term? His name is DN. My name is RR. Okay. Let's see. RR. Will the current situation between DN and RR be long-term or short-term? Okay, let me pull one more card and then we'll talk about it. It has potential to be long term, but it will be short term. And the reason why it will be short term is because of misunderstandings. So you two will argue not because there is something worth arguing over. It's more about the misunderstanding. So they could have done something or will do something that you will misunderstand and you will take in a different way than it was meant to be, or vice versa. So you could say something and they misunderstand and they will understand it in a different way and then react to it differently than you expect. So it has potential to be long term, but because of these misunderstandings and these arguments, it's going to be short term. You know, I want to say that this is a waste, not because it's a waste of time, but this is a waste of this connection, meaning that it can go far, but it won't get there. We literally have the Fool. The Fool is someone that is impulsive, reactive, someone that doesn't really... You know when you argue with someone and the argument is not productive or with purpose, the argument will end up with you just responding. It's not like understanding, you know, like sometimes when someone is trying to tell you something, the other person is just listening so that they can have a comeback. But if someone is arguing with you and then you try to listen and then it's like, oh, okay, so I didn't know that you thought of it this way. Okay, so this is what I think now. So this is like where arguments are actually beneficial, you know, because arguments are not bad. It is actually an opportunity for the both of you to understand each other better. But instead, these arguments will be the reason why this connection will not be long term. Which is sad, but remember, even if you try to be more understanding, it takes two people to tango. When you are in relationships, it's not just one-sided. It has to be both of you are willing to understand each other better so that you behave better within the connection. But if that's not there and it's one-sided, it's not gonna work. Even if you are highly compatible, because I see compatibility, but the misunderstanding is going to be the downfall of this connection. Okay. Best of luck. That's what I have for you. Monica, what will happen in my love life? Okay, Monica, are you thinking about someone specific? If not, if you are thinking about someone specific, give me their initials. If there isn't someone specific on your mind, we'll do it in general. Sajid, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Wait, hang on. Why did the chat stop? It's lagging on my laptop. Hello? Let me try to refresh the page. Okay, let's see. So what did I miss? I'm open to any possibility. Okay, so we're just gonna see what comes out, right? Monica Valverde. What will happen in Monica Valverde's love life? I see your patience will be tested. Do you know that there is someone here that has feelings for you, but they are not sharing their feelings for you? I mean, do you suspect that you have someone here that is concealing their feelings for you? Because I see there's an energy here that is hiding how they feel. And maybe you caught on it, because sometimes even when people don't tell you how they feel, you see it in their behavior a little bit. But you know what's interesting though? is that because this person is in your energy, they're also blocking other people from being in your energy. So if you are wondering, why is my love life stagnant, or why is nothing happening, it's almost like the universe is keeping space for this person to feel confident to come and tell you how they feel, but they haven't done that yet. And I do see that this person is a little bit, I don't want to say insecure, but they are shy maybe, or timid. So they're taking space in your life energetically without really doing much in the physical sense, where they actually tell you how they feel or take action towards you so that you can be in a connection, in a relationship perhaps, or start dating. I hope it's not an ex. Is it an ex? It is an ex. Because I see there is some type of history, unless this history is not yours. Okay, is it Monica Valverde's ex? Yes. I was trying to see, maybe it's their issue, their history, but it's history with you. Because I see that this person is holding on to your energy. It's like energetically, it feels like they're calling for you. And not letting you go, or not expressing that they have feelings for you. So they're not making a move towards you, and they're not letting you go. Which is kind of blocking your love life. If this is an ex, and it seems like it is an ex since I asked, it's not really over. I see Sagittarius here. Maybe they have Sagittarius in their chart. It's not over with this person. It's not over. So even, sometimes people believe if I separate from someone, I'm going to get over them, they're going to get over me, and then I'm going to move on. But sometimes energetically, the connection is still very much alive, and it will stay in your energy as if you are still in a relationship. The same way that someone will see a ring on your finger and they will not approach you or talk to you. Energetically, even if people don't see a ring, sometimes other people's energy will hold you as if you are still theirs. So in a way, this is a blockage. This is a block on your love life. In a situation like this, I would suggest you have closure with this person so that they know 100% that there is no chance for you to be with them. But if there is a place in your heart that still calls for this connection, maybe try again, because you need to get it out of your system in order for it to be released energetically with you and with them. Okay? Whew, best of luck. His energy is all over the place around me. It is, yeah, I know what you mean. I definitely see it as a blockage in your love life. Family constellation and candle ritual. Okay, yeah. It is strong because it has to be strong for it to affect your love life. So it makes sense. Gulab. Hi. Peter, what are you talking about? Warrior above. What? Warrior above, within, without. That was hard to read. Hi. Was there another person here? Hang on, let me see. Main carton lugen nicht. You sent the wrong amount, baby. Remedy the amount to 8 British pounds if you want your question answered. All right. Main, thank you for remedying the amount. Okay, so let me see what your question is. Should I date Rick or is he a player? Give me Rick's last name or initials. Also give me your initials because I don't think I can say Main Karten Lugenisht. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly as well. So give me your initials as well, please. First, last name, and also Rick's last name. Heavenly Stories, hi. I like your username. We have a couple of more minutes, or actually less than 2 minutes, more like 1 minute, for any more questions. Once we hit the 1 hour, do not send me any more questions. Remember, we do this every Sunday, so if you missed the chance to ask your question, we do this every Sunday, so just wait for next Sunday, or if you don't want to wait, book a private reading. Ooh, Kinder Coco made it right on time. Okay, so my name is Patricia Petreve, and his name is Ali Odabasi. How did it go from Rick to Ali? Okay, so let's do your question. So you are asking if Ali is a player, or you're asking if I should date. Okay, so should you date Ali or is he a player? It's his nickname. Okay, makes sense. From Ali to Rick. All right, so should Patricia Petereva date Ali Udabasi? Or is he a player? Okay. To answer your question, if you should date Ellie, it's a no. You should not. And it's showing me that you deserve better. Okay, that's the first part. For them, if you want to know if this person is a player or not, they're not necessarily a player, but they have many secrets. This is someone that either cannot be vulnerable or choose not to be vulnerable. They possibly have trust issues. Because I see that this person has gone through a lot of situations where they think trusting a person completely is a big mistake, and no matter who that person is, especially when it comes to romantic situations. So if you enter a relationship with this person or you start dating them and they keep secrets and they don't tell you everything, so lying by omission, or they keep secrets in a way where they don't trust you, they cannot be vulnerable with you, you will feel like you are not worth it, or you will feel like you're not good enough for him. So this is kind of telling you, don't even bother. Don't date this person. They might not be a bad person, but this is not a good person to be with, especially if you're thinking long term. You deserve better with the world. It's like, keep looking. There are other people, keep looking. Okay? Again, I'm not sensing that this person is a bad person, but they are not good to be with. Too many secrets, trust issues. And you cannot be in a relationship with someone that has trust issues. It will turn into a nightmare. Even if there is no cheating, even if there is no playing, it will make you paranoid. Alrighty. Best of luck. Alright, let me just say in the comments, no more questions. Aria, you didn't send the right amount. And also Yildiz, you didn't send the right amount. Alright, so Kinder Coco, let's see. So, where is your question, Kenda? Yildiz, it is 8 British pounds. So if you want to remedy that, I'll do your question. If not, it's okay. Kinder, where are you? Did you post your question? I don't see it. Emmanuel. Yeah, I have a funny way of articulating myself. I'm waiting on Kinder Coco. I see your super chat, but I don't see your question. No, Kinder, I don't see it. I don't see a question. So try to rephrase your question. Maybe it's not coming through because of blocked words, perhaps. If you're using any naughty words, don't. Yes, Yildiz, I'll do your question after Kinder Coco. Hang on. Hi, Dreamer. Hi, David. Kinder Coco, your question still not showing. Try to put it in one word, enter, one word, enter, one word, enter. Because for some reason it's not showing. Next time try to put it in the super chat rather than in the chat. For some reason, sometimes it doesn't work in the chat. So yes, Dreamer, wait until next Sunday because I do readings for 1 hour only. Make sure your notifications are on so that you can show up within the hour. Kinder, I see the other half of your question, which is, and how can I improve? That's so annoying, right? What is the first part of your question? Try to put one word enter, and then we'll try to make sense of it. So weird, alright? Antonio, thank you. David, women seem complicated to simple men. Okay. Hope that helps. How I come how I come and how to improve. Listen, if you're talking about coming and how to improve, I feel like one word is missing from your question. If I figure it out, I'll do it. But like, what are you trying to say, Kinder Coco? Damn. Okay, if the chat is not allowing you to put your question, I have another solution for you. Put your question not in the live chat, but in the comment section. And let me know when you did that so that I can go on my main page and find that comment. Okay? So try that. We'll get there in the end. Yes, I do, David. I do it all the time. Everywhere I go. And you know what's interesting about what I get in people's heads? You don't even have to look me in the eye. Like, I'm getting to the point where I can read people's thoughts without even making eye contact with them. I just need to look at them. They don't have to even look at me. Is there a school for tarot? If there is a school for tarot, I'm not aware of it, and I didn't go to any schools to read tarot. Tarot is just a tool. Raj, I'm high on life, which is something I am sure you cannot do. This is why you think I'm high on a substance. You need to pay to get high. I don't have to. I'm finding feathers at places where they should not be. Like where? Okay, don't worry, I'll find it. So let me go to the comment section. There we go. So how I come off to the world and what I need to improve. Okay. So how you come off to, like, so how people view you basically. I'm going to ask it the way you asked it, just for the sake of the energy behind it. How I come off to the world and what I need to do to improve. If there is need for improvement, I mean, sometimes you're doing well, right? So, okay, give me your initials again. Is it FD? If I remember correctly, is it FD? Okay. So how does FD come off to the world and what they need to do to improve? Wow. Okay, let's start with the way you come off to the world. You come off to the world as someone that life has done a thing or two on you. And it's normal, you know, sometimes you see people that have good hearts, good mindset, or good natured, I want to say. And then you also see that the world or life was tough on them. So you do come across as someone that has many scars. You do come across as someone that has gone through life with difficulties, and maybe a lot of difficulties, so there is sympathy towards you. I do see that there are people that think you're shy, whether you are or not, or whether you mean to come across as shy or not. You come across as a little bit shy, closed off, reserved. But here is what I feel like you can improve when it comes to how you come off to the world. Being courageous to be more authentic for who you are, rather than to try to fit within a group. So for example, if you find yourself being surrounded by people that have a certain mindset, but you don't necessarily agree with that mindset, but you try to fit in because you don't want to seem different or, you know, seem weird. Try to be courageous to be yourself, even if it comes across as weird, because within that you align yourself with people that are aligned with the weirdness that you have. So authenticity. This talks about the courage to be authentic. Now, the reason why I said wow when I kind of looked at your cards is the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, wow, another wow. We have another wow here. 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. When you see those two cards next to each other, like, I want to say that there is so much in your life that you can unlock if you allowed yourself to be more like yourself. Does that make sense? So you need to allow yourself to be more authentic, because within being authentic, you will attract the right people, the right circumstance, the right opportunities, the right location perhaps. Even if you have to relocate at some point to be more aligned with the energy of your environment, that could be on the table. But courage is the main emphasis here when it comes to how you come across to people, and when it comes to you being more authentic. So for the ones that think that you are a bit shy or timid, you need to be more courageous, not feel awkward being yourself, saying what you need to say. You don't have to fight the world. You don't have to make enemies. Being yourself might create some haters here and there, but the haters come in your life because you have the courage to be authentic. So it's not because you are authentic, it's because you have the courage. Most people like to fit in and be like everybody else because there is no courage. So most of the time when you have haters in your life, they're not hating you because you're being who you are, because you have the audacity, the courage to be who you are. Okay? Anything in your life that does not serve you, let go of it. Whether this is people, location, job, whatever it is, if it feels not right for you, leave it. It is basically telling you that there is something else that matches you. This is not it. Okay, so pay attention to how you react to people around you, to your environment, to how others make you feel, because it's trying to redirect you towards the path or the place where you do belong. Alrighty. Best of luck. Right, let's see. Yildiz, I think. Where is it? Hang on. Okay, so Yildiz, I need your initials, first, last name, and also H Whatever H is it first name, last name? Give me initials. First, last name. So YB is you and HY is them. Okay. Show me how HY feels or feelings for YB. Hang on, where is the... So show me HY's feelings for YB. Okay. You know, the feelings is not the problem. It's this person that is the problem. Having feelings for you is not the problem. So they have feelings for you, but these feelings are not really allowing this person to be able to love you freely. So maybe there's something going on in their life, whether you know about it or not, because I see that this person is going through a mental turmoil. I mean, look at this card. This is not a good place to be in love. So it's the feelings for you is one thing, but the space where this person can love you or not, I mean, the space that they are in is not a good place for love. I'm getting that this person is feeling like if it was a different time, I would be able to love you, be in a serious relationship with you, or I won't have to worry about other things. So, you know, sometimes when people like want to be in a relationship with someone, they think about, do I have enough money? Am I in a good place at work or in life? So the circumstances of this person's life is in the way of them freely being able to love you. So loving you is not the problem. Having feelings for you is not the problem. Their life altogether is. They don't seem to have control over their life. They don't seem content with where they are in life. And so when someone is not content with their life, loving you becomes a problem because they feel like they don't deserve you, so why even bother? I don't think this person is entertaining the feelings that they have for you to a deep extent, because if they do that, then they will hate themselves for even getting you involved with them, because they are not content with their life. This feels like a right person, wrong time. I do see that they judge themselves for having these feelings without being in a good place in life. So again, if you feel like this person is holding off from you or holding back and not really giving you what you want, it's not really because they don't want to, it's because they can't. At least they think they can't. Yeah, they're not in a good place. They're not in a good place. So loving you is not the issue. It's the timing of loving you that is. Where they are in life, that is the issue, okay? So in a way, they're holding back, or not necessarily in an expressive way, but I feel like they're holding back from falling in love with you because they don't think it's the right time. So if they allowed themselves to be in love with you, they would be more loving. They can go far and deep. But because they don't like where they are, they're holding off from allowing themselves to love you. Alrighty? Okay, this person's energy is heavy, by the way. Like they're going through it, mentally at least. He got married? Ew. I don't know why people complicate their life when it's complicated. Like, if your life is already complicated, why complicate it further? Unless it's a suicide mission. You know, like sometimes people will do things and make their life worse than it is just as a way to punish themselves. It's like, why would someone complicate their life if it's already complicated? Are they punishing themselves? Are they trying to self-sabotage to the point where they can't dig themselves out of the hole they dug for themselves? What's the point of that? Right? You know, Yildiz, don't waste your time with people that are not choosing you. I want to say that. I mean, it's not the cards that are telling me. I'm just telling you. If someone is going to waste your time because they don't have a grip on themselves, don't waste your time with people like that. Alrighty. So, these are all the questions. I have Sagittarius Leo readings coming up as well. I need to upload them and blah blah blah. So, if you have Sagittarius Leo placements, stay tuned. If you missed your chance to ask your question, don't worry, we do this every Sunday. If you don't want to wait because you have a thing up your ass, it's okay, book a private reading instead, okay? Alright, you guys, I'll see you later. Take care.